What is up, everybody? So obviously the weather's warming up, summer's in full swing. I've seen parts of the country with triple digits, like in Arizona where it's like 110 degrees. And so it is time to bring out something special for today's video, and that is my summer rotation of sandals. I mainly wear three types of sandals, and they have very different purposes. And it's kind of interesting, kind of to have all three. What I am missing is some type of thong slide. I actually threw away my rainbow sandals sometime last year because it lost all grip, but I had that for over, I think, like 10, 11 years. With that out of the way, I have three main sandals for three different reasons. For the all-purpose kind of walking around / just comfort sandal, I actually don't know how to pronounce the name of these. I believe they're called Oofos or Oofos, and these are a regular pair of sandals, and they look pretty normal, but when you put them on, they really feel like clouds. You know, like Boost has this kind of like, you know, this walking feeling with bounciness, but I feel that if I had to put cloudiness in terms of a feeling, I would say it would be the Oofos sandals. These are actually run recovery sandals, so basically people that run a lot, you put these on to make your feet less angry at you. But I found these to be one of the most comfortable sandals. I've had these for a couple years now. I mainly wear them inside, to be honest, but you know, once in a while I will take them outside to a pool or something like that. But they're super comfortable, and they don't look that great, but who the hell cares? But they're all kind of one color. It's kind of croc-like, but whatever. These are absolutely great. Oofos. Definitely get a pair if you just want the most comfortable, amazing, kind of honestly nondescript sandals out there. So that's number one. Number two, I actually saw Seth Fowler's review of these, I think a couple months ago, maybe a month or two ago. And it kind of made me remember how much I actually love my pair. So I think I've had mine for about 5 years. This is the leather version. So there is a leather that's part of it. I'd say that most of the Birkenstock leathers are pretty hard, and they take a little while to break in. So for me, I initially, when I first wore these, it was probably the most painful shoe in the world to break in, because the cork sole is not that forgiving initially, but once it kind of molds to your feet, it definitely feels amazing. And then also the leather's really tough, and so that was really hard to get into. But after, I think, like probably like it took a while, I think like 8 to 10 wears, this really started to wear in. The leather started softening up, and you could feel that everything was kind of conformed to your foot. In terms of durability, it's been great. I actually need to probably get this resoled. So if you look at that, it's pretty much worn at this point. There's not much treading left on the back heel. So I'll probably get a resole of this once cobblers are reopened back in New York City. But this is something I would recommend for city walking, having somewhat of a pretty, I wouldn't say a trendy look, but you know, because of its leather and honestly, it's kind of classy design, a really old man design. It can fit into pretty much any wardrobe, so it's not too crazy out there, but I love these a lot, and I wear these throughout different cities. I would take them with me on travels, and I just think they're an overall great shoe. Like I said, 5 years and running, and I'm just going to take a resole because there's no way I'm breaking in that cork sole again. And finally, this is for more of the outdoorsy, kind of when I'm out there needing to hike or potentially go into water sports and things like that. This is the Teva XL2. Oh, this is the Teva Hurricane XLT2. This is the second version of XLT, and ultimately you have an EVA midsole and outsole. Has pretty good traction pattern. You can see that it has pretty aggressive rubber on the bottom. You can tell that I actually wear that outside for sporty type purposes, but sometimes I do wear these around the city as well. I just really like the color. This is actually the Outdoor Voices version. They did a collab in 2019, so I've had these for about a little less than a year, but I really love the color blocking on these, and you know, they're a lot of fun. It's not like I'm matching these outfits that are you know, that are crazy. I'm normally hiking in these, so it's not a big deal. It's got really good webbing, and it fits really well. And what I really do like is the back here. The back heel is actually padded. I don't think most of the sandals that I've seen that are much more for the active kind of, like, honestly, like these really outdoorsy type of sandals that honestly don't look great on feet, but they serve a purpose, and they typically are pretty harsh with the nylon materials that are utilized for strapping. And over here, I think they did a pretty good job. Once in a while, I will still feel the straps over time and the nylon kind of digging into parts of my foot. But overall, I would love it, and it's really comfortable shoe. It's really designed for both comfort and hiking and long wear. So this is finally the last thing in terms of what I have in terms of a summer rotation. But ultimately, I would love to hear your thoughts on what your favorite sandals for the summer are. What is your rotation? I know lots of you guys are into the slides, and I'm just not a huge fan of them. I think they look a little too clunky on me. And I kind of have like Hobbit type feet with a relatively larger instep, so I don't really love those, and I like having my instep a little more free. But definitely put your favorite sandals in the comments below. Do you guys have a pair of Birkenstocks that you rock, or XLT2s or something similar? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like the content, definitely hit the like button so that it helps algorithms bring this up for summer content. And also hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. But until next time, this is my summer sandal collection. Until next time, peace and stay safe.